Nada, welcome to the podcast. So, which camera are you using now?
I tried Z6 III, Z6 II, which I was having before.
Okay.
Z50 also, Z30.
Wow, so you
So
had a lot. But I think that's that you have to realize is that some of the time we look at going Z9, it's the big camera, it's the most professional. But you actually have to look at the weights. Like you mentioned,
yeah, the weight
you have to be comfortable, especially you that's
Yeah,
traveling around a lot to carry that big camera
exactly,
and the whole day.
exactly.
And so those of you that are out there that are busy watching, some of the things that I also look at when I'm doing these shoots is, am I going to have to carry it? And like, how long am I going to carry it? And also those big cameras also pick up a lot of attention,
Yeah,
which I know, I mean, there's a lot of times that you have to ask for permission or get, so
exactly.
that's why the smaller cameras are sometimes better. So when you're buying, a good tip, like she was saying, is to be able to buy the right camera for the form and what you need it for.
Yeah, you should decide like what is your best or what's your field exactly, and then shift to the camera. Um, Z9 is just for it's not for street photography. It's you need for street and portrait something that you can carry every time and lightweight, and so you need to look at this part.
Now, tell me, how important is it to you for your work? Okay, let's give them your social media handles before I forget to do that.
Okay.
So tell them, please, if you don't mind.
It's engineer.nada underscore.
Perfect. So make sure can you spell it for them just in case?
Engineer,
Yeah.
ENGINER
Yeah.
dot nada NADA underscore.
Perfect. Perfect. Thanks. Sorry, just in case, we'd rather get them. So make sure you go and follow her. You have to. She's got some amazing work. So tell me, when you're out there, how important is it to be doing like vlogging, blogging about what you're doing? Do you think it's important for photographers and videographers to document the behind the scenes?
Yes, of course. Actually, in my trips, in my page, you will find some behind the scenes, which is the last trip to Uzbekistan when I slept in the middle of the desert to get an astronomy photography, which was amazing. It was an incredible experience to edit the astrophotography and to even take it. It needs a lot of patience, but it's amazing.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I can't wait to see those pictures. I have to go and check those. I'll have a look at those pictures. Now, tell me, with regards to it, you've got, obviously, you're a photographer. We don't look at genders and anything like that. But there is sometimes with regards to women out there, there's some challenges potentially. How do you find them and how do you stay motivated? And what are some of the tricks that you've learned?
Basically, as an engineer, I stayed motivated by booking a trip every 3 months
Wow.
minimum. Every 3 months, I need to have a trip so that I will be motivated to work to get into this trip. But in terms of photography, we faced a lot of challenge when we went with NPM to Odisha.
Yeah.
We stayed in it's a hotel, but it's a tribe places.
Yeah.
So as you know, the tribe places is not that fancy.
Yeah.
It's not that good, but the hotel was having cockroaches and all. So as a woman, I don't like cockroaches and I cannot deal with it. So you know what will happen later. And I need to explain.
But I mean,
So yeah, it's challenging. Yeah. We pushed through and we took an amazing photos. And also, there was an incident like there was a tribes which are very very aggressive. They were carrying knives in their hair, and I was shooting one lady there, and she got very very angry, and she took it out of her hair, and she was about to kill me with that little knife.
what?
And then I ran away and I took the photo. I took it with a 7200.
That is
No surrender.
that is so good. She still got the photograph, and that's the key, I guess. When you're in that, you get the photograph because
Yeah, I got it. I was like, oh,
I really want to see that picture now.
yes.
And it's interesting. Those of you that are out there, is the story behind it like that. Like I connected with straight away, and I really wanted to see it. And like you said, your astro work, the stories behind that really boosts, the marketability or the reach of your pictures. So it's great that you're actually doing it, and it's great tip out there for those of you that are following this. People out there getting into the industry, how do they get in? What would you suggest gear wise? And how do they stay motivated? So it's 3 questions, but I'll remind you just in case.
Okay, for the first question, like gear is the last thing to think about, like shutter speed, ISO, the technicality, just leave it as the end. You need to focus on your passion. You need to focus on the things that behind the story, behind the picture. So like the technicalities and all of these things, you will think about it later, but you need to know why you are taking these photos. You need a passion behind it. So what was the second question?
You know, sorry, I got a little bit carried away because a lot of the time when we're teaching,
Yeah.
and those of you that are out there, a lot of us get distracted with the shutter speed, aperture, ISO, and getting that right.
Yeah.
And I always say to the people, rather just put it on auto. Nikon cameras are absolutely phenomenal. They're designed to capture beautiful things. Start on auto.
Yeah.
Like you said, get that passion, get driven with regards to it. And it's something that no one's really said yet on any of the podcasts. So I was like, that's brilliant. So yeah, use that auto mode. Don't be scared of it
Yeah.
because the creativity is still in your brain. The minute you switch it to manual, you start thinking shutter speed, aperture, ISO, and your creativity
Exactly.
sometimes goes,
For me, I use the manual when I use flashes only, actually.
yeah,
But there is another thing, which is the aperture priority and the shutter priority. Like, use it.
yeah, I agree. It's there, it's built, it's beautiful, so it
Exactly.
works.
Yeah.
So I do like that. So starting out, that's a tip with regards to them. Year-wise, which camera, Nikon camera, would you suggest to start out with that you've liked?
For me, it's the latest one, like Z6 III. It's amazing in terms of focus, in terms of resolution, in terms of even weight. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
Brilliant. Tell me, lens, which lens?
My favorite lens is the 70-200. It's a zoom lens and it's a portrait. It's everything in one.
And what's nice about it is you can stand at a little bit of a distance, so you don't have to get
Exactly.
really close.
I will not be killed.
Another nice tip with regards to and what you're saying is when you're doing those travel photography, it's sometimes if you get too close to people, they kind of like,
Exactly. Yes.
what's going on here? So at least you with the 70 to 200
Yeah.
stand a little bit away,
Sometimes you need to get permission and also, and instead of all of this,
take
just
the picture first, and then it's true though. I mean, we laugh about it, but get the shots, and then you can ask for permission later. But you shouldn't do that. I got into trouble once with regards to that, where I took a photo and they came after me as well. It was a yeah, but you should always do that and ask for like permission. But
yeah.
and then the last thing that I wanted to ask you with regards to that, I'm trying to think. My brain is losing me because I love what you're saying.
Thank
So tips, camera, and then yeah, how do you stay motivated to keep shooting?
As I told you, I like to try everything. So every now and then I tried something new that I have not tried again in terms of photo field. So yeah, this keeps me like looking forward and motivated because some people said like you need to be specific with one field.
Yeah,
I said no because I can do everything. Yani, we can learn, so we can do everything, right?
yeah, no,
So yeah.
we're photographers, we're artists across the board,
Exactly.
wherever it is. Do you have a list of places that you want to go in the world?
Yes.
Oh,
First is Kenya.
yeah.
Maybe Vietnam also.
Okay, that's
There was a Nikon trip with Vietnam, but I missed it actually.
you've told me about that. What is one of the best things that's happened to you on one of the trips?
The best thing that happens to me, a lots of good things happen to me with the trips, but you mean in terms of
Just the most amazing. Like you were just. I know you said this the night sky. You the.
yeah.
I mean that was.
Also, when we went to Nepal, we got to get a picture of the Himalayas,
Oh,
so it was amazing.
what is it like
Mm.
being there? Like, I mean, it must be just.
It's like something it's something amazing. It's something that nobody yani, no much people are going there and they are seeing these places. So when you go and when you capture this, you feel so proud.
It just must be. I have to go there. I still want to
Yeah.
go to Nepal. There's a couple of places that I want to go to.
Yes.
Um, then with regards to your favorite feature on the Nikon camera, what is your favorite feature? So either autofocusing or filters or whatever it may be.
And Z6 III is the autofocus things. this is amazing. And one more thing, I don't know if it's available in other gear or no, but you have this U1, U2, U3,
Yeah.
which is the user experience. You can just do the technical things.
Yeah.
You have to save the settings that you are using all the time in the camera. So this is really amazing.
Like that. And it's again another very valid point. I mean, using your camera, Nikon cameras have got so much to offer, but a lot of the time, yeah, people forget to actually look at it. And that's a great tip. I mean, that user one, user two is predefined. You can set it up and it can work really, really well.
You need
And
to get the most out of your gear.
now tell me,
By the way, there is one collaboration post between me and Nikon. So if you go to the Nikon page, you will find me.
it's brilliant. Tell me, with regards to your favorite accessory that you have apart from your Nikon camera, what do you have with you all the time?
Uh, Apart from Nikon camera, actually, as a travel photographer, I have lots of things. I have the 360 camera. I have the gimbal for the mobile. I have the mobile tripod. We have a lots of things.
Yeah. I mean, it all builds to the story.
But you need to arrange like your priority. You need to, yani, if you take all of these things and you just stay and which one to use, it will not work. So you need to get the priority. I need to shoot by camera, by mobile, by the gimbal, by the 360. You need to arrange your storytelling and the storyboard.
I want to talk about that. So before we close off, that's going to be the last thing I'm going to ask you. So when you do these trips, do you actually plan them like this is what I want to get. These are the elements that I need to get. This is how I'm going to tell the story. Is there like a process that you go through with?
Sometimes, yes. Before going to any trip, I would like to know about the places. I search about the place. What is the most important things? What's 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 the best thing in that country?
Yeah.
And I just write like small things and small ideas in my mind. And then when I go there, maybe something happens. So
Yeah.
I shoot again. And then I can just rearrange my ideas and do the videos or the photo.
Now tell me, I know I said it was the last question, but do you ever like when you're on a trip, just sometimes just like put the camera down and just go, wow? Because I think a lot of the time maybe
Yeah.
we're so used to doing this that we actually miss it. Do you ever put your camera
Yeah.
down or?
Yeah. Sometimes I need to, but I can't. Sometimes there was a small object or small things happening in the background. Like I couldn't see it. When I came home, I saw the video and I saw the photo. Oh, it's there. I didn't see it. It's just the camera that captured it. So we need to relax and we need to enjoy things sometimes.
No, it's true. It's true that I mean sometimes when we're out there, we tend to, and I've started in my older wisdom realize that sometimes you had such beautiful places that you see everything through the camera that sometimes you miss the actual experience itself. But
The
it's so
feeling of the place.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. So Nada, thank you so much for joining us on the
you.
podcast. I really, really, it was phenomenal having you.